up, y'all? It's your girl Tay Ming, and welcome back to the Let's Mingle podcast. So today we're gonna be doing things a little bit different because this is the Let's Mingle's Valentine's Day special. So I'm just gonna get real intimate with you guys. I know you guys are used to seeing a guest here with me, but today y'all gonna take it slow with me. Me and you gonna be on a date, okay? So if your man didn't call you back, if your little boo thing acting crazy tonight, and if your girls is too busy on another nigga dick, you with me, girl. We gonna be vibing. We gonna have a good time. So first of all, I love Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is really one of my favorite holidays. I love the color schemes. I love the flowers, the love, and just everything's in the air. And you know what's crazy? I like Valentine's Day, but all my Valentine's Days have been trash as fuck. Can't even lie to y'all. Because, first of all, let me bring y'all through some Valentine's Days that I've had. So, my first Valentine's Day, first of all, I was in a very toxic relationship. Just fuck that. All my relationships were toxic. I can't even hold y'all. But my first relationship, me and the guy that I was with, we was very off and on. So, it was just kind of one of them times that we was off. And Valentine's Day happened to be a time that we weren't talking, so I did not really fuck with him around that time. My second time, let me tell y'all what this nigga did. So this nigga, let me take y'all back to the old Tay Ming. So for those who don't know, I am 23, just turned 23 not too long ago. And I would say I was dating this person like around, let's say 16. Okay, that's when I started dating them. So it was a 3-year relationship. So I broke up with them probably my freshman year of college. And I would say, what it is, like 19 probably? Probably around 19. So I hate running this story back. Because you realize you was a dumbass bitch a while ago. And then you run back a story and you be like, what the fuck? So anywho, it was Valentine's Day. I was 19, freshman year of college. And the guy that I was talking to, he pushed up on me. And he explained to me beforehand that he didn't really have enough money. He really couldn't afford to get me anything nice for Valentine's Day. And me being the girl that I was, super understanding, just wanted to be with my man. And I'm still like that to a degree, but like I said, to a degree. But he was just saying, like, I'm too broke. I can't afford to get you a lot of stuff. And I was just like, okay, it's fine. Like, we'll just be together. I don't care as long as I'm with you, babe. You know how that should be. So I remember we got in this nigga's car, right? And I'm not gonna say where he lived because I ain't gonna out him, but he stayed across town, so he came pick me up. We was in the car, and this nigga's like, energy was just so aggressive, and I'm like, why the fuck is this nigga mad on Valentine's Day? Like, out of all the days to be mad, you mad on Love Day, nigga? So we was riding. He was just being aggressive as fuck, switching lanes, all types of shit. Y'all, my wig was shifting in that fucking car. It was, it was bad, baby. It was not good. So we get to his house. And I'm still noticing this attitude, and I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's the vibes? Why is it, this static or whatever that I do something? He was like, no, I've just been really upset that I couldn't, afford to get you anything, and everybody's been getting that girl some stuff. So I just feel away. So I'm like, okay. I started feeling really bad because for me, when I'm in relationships, I know money can be a thing, but it's like I was just a girl at the time that I was so understanding. And again, we was super young. So I was broke as fucking college too. I wasn't having a bag for real. So I understood what was going on. So once he explained to me that, like, broke, don't have that much money to get you anything, I was like, okay, I understand. So we started watching a movie, just chilling, just spending quality time like I was okay with. And he gets a call. And one of his homeboys was like, oh, I got some weed for you. Sorry, for all my smokers, y'all already know when y'all get that motherfucking call, you about to go call some weed. That's basically what happened. Y'all niggas dashing out the door. So he was like, come on, babe, we finna go get some weed. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm in the car, where we vibing. I'm thinking, this is homeboy, so he finna just break him off with a little something. We just finna ride up here to this goddamn Walmart, and we finna sit in this car, and then we finna get this weed and get the fuck on. So we get to the Walmart, and we park the car. His homeboy come out, and he gives him the weed. So I'm like, okay, let's go. He was like, hold on a second. I see this nigga go to his left pocket and pull $30 out his goddamn pocket. When I tell y'all I was mad as fuck, because my thing is, why did you just tell me you didn't have no money? Now, granted, $30 is not a lot of money, but nigga, you could have got me a bouquet of flowers at a Walmart. Nigga worked at Walmart at that. Let's just be for real. That nigga worked at Walmart at the time. He could have grabbed me some candy. He could have gave me a 50-cent card. Like, he could have did something. So the fact that I just seen this nigga give him $30 really pissed me the fuck off. So I'ma just sit in the car looking at him, waiting for him to say something to me, because it just gotta be a reason. You got $30 in your pocket and you just told me you didn't have shit to do with me. So I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here in the car. And the worst part about it, y'all, is I don't smoke. Fun fact about me. I'm not like a super smoker. I smoke casually, just on occasion, celebration, shit like that. So it's not even like the nigga bought the weed for me and him. So this nigga was just smoking my Valentine's Day gift away. And that shit pissed me clean the fuck off. So it was a very silent car ride home. I mean, that shit pissed me off. So that was that. You feel me? And the next one I had after that, my nigga was in jail. Let's just cut it at that. So that nigga was in jail. He actually got locked up on my birthday. If y'all don't know, my birthday's in January. Again, I'm a Capricorn. Big Cap around this bitch. So that nigga went to jail on my birthday, and he was in there for a few months. So he just ended up going or being in there to February basically. So I didn't get shit from him. I mean, I got a fucking message like "Happy Valentine's Day, babe," but that shit was ghetto as fuck. It was very much giving Rodney and Yvette. So that was that. After then, I haven't really had too many like spontaneous Valentine's days, and I don't know. I've had to kind of get myself out of this whole idea that Valentine's Day has to be super extravagant all the time. And I feel like that's what was fucking my mindset up, especially because of social media. We be seeing bitches getting the hotel room decked out with flowers and petals and shit. And although that's nice, sometimes your everyday nigga can't do that. You feel me? So it was just kind of a thing where I just lowered my expectations on Valentine's Day, and I made it more about me and myself and what I'm gonna do for me. So if you're out there, you're going through something right now, or you feel like you're not getting the Valentine's Day you deserve from somebody else, create that space for you, sis. Like, definitely go get your nails done, go get your hair done, go buy your favorite movie, cook some food for the night. Just do something you want regardless. Like, if you have a date or you're in the house, do something good for you. I feel like you should never depend on a man, ladies out there, for your Valentine's. Make sure it's always good. And I got that mindset really from my dad, because this is really bragging points. I really brag on this, but I had a very active father in my life. So for Valentine's Day, he would always make it a point to get things for me. Even when I didn't have a boyfriend, even when I did have a boyfriend, my dad just always played that role of getting me some type of like chocolate, flowers, stuff like that. So I feel like that's what really instilled it in me, because when you have that male figure in your life that says, hey, you need to treat yourself like this, and they're doing it for you, it's like your expectations are just so much higher for yourself. So definitely, like I said, go celebrate, do something for yourself. Do not sit in that house. Well, if you want to sit in the house, but have fun. Don't mope around. Don't do nothing, because at the end of the day, bro, y'all put this whole thing on, oh, I gotta have a boo on Valentine's Day, and if I don't have a boo, I'm just not the shit or whatever. Girl, go out to that motherfucking brunch spot, or go out to that club. Go out, get you a drink, meet some new people. It's so many other singles, and there's so many other people that could connect to you on different levels that you might just want to go out and meet. So the moral of the story, just again, do something for yourself. My biggest mistake on days like Valentine's and all the little lover holidays, like even Christmas, I would just mope around and I'd be sad. And that shit was never good for my mental health. So just always put yourself first. Do something nice. Go out for yourself. Get up for yourself. Eat for yourself. Do something for your fucking self. Don't depend on nobody to make you happy, okay? So now that I gave you guys a little spill of my life, let you guys know me a little bit, I'm going to get some shit from y'all. I'm going to go ahead and open up 1-800-Tay Ming. Since this is a special edition of Let's Mingle, we will be playing 1-800-Tay Ming a little bit different today. It's a little bit more intimate. I got some stories and some questions from you guys out there, so I'm super excited to read. And I'm going to give y'all the best advice. Don't kill me, though, okay? I'm going to do the best I can. Okay. So love letter number 1. This is so cute, y'all. Let me see how they got love. It's cute. So the first letter says, I just started dating this white guy, and for some reason he doesn't know my hair is a wig. He thinks it's my real hair, so when he came over unannounced to surprise me the other day, I was in my cornrows, but I still answered the door because my face and fit was still looking good. I know that's right. Why he gonna say, oh, wow, your hair looks so much shorter when it's in braids? It's so full when you take it out. Mind you, the cornrows are giving Lil Bow Wow Sierra 2003, and the wig is giving 22-inch multi-textured, kinky, curly, 13 by 6 lace front wig with a density of 180. Guys, damn, girl, you got that money. Okay. So basically, it's just not adding up. And I don't know if I should continue to date him and having to explain this type of stuff or what. Any advice? Well, sis, I don't feel like you should cut him off. Like, if he's a good man and he's doing right by you, don't cut him off. I think that's a little harsh. I think this would be a perfect time for you to just educate him because you don't know. You might really be his first black girl. I'm assuming you black. You didn't say in here, so I'm gonna just assume you. You feel me? You want me? But if you not, you feel me? You might just want to educate him, girl, because clearly he's just lost. This has to be common in interracial relationships. I would just assume. But yeah, don't cut him off, sis. And while you educate him, make it fun. Like start, showing him different wigs. Like, oh, babe, this is a half wig. This is a frontal wig. This is a closure wig. You know what I'm saying? Let him know. Get him like really involved in the process. Bitch, you don't know. You might wake up with a new wig on Christmas if you keep fucking with him for a good amount of time. So I would say, just educate him, make it fun, quiz him on the wig types and shit, all the textures, show him. And girl, I think you'll be fine. But again, if he's a good guy and he's treating you really well, he probably just doesn't know. So yeah. But this is funny as fuck, sis. You not Lil Bow Wow Sierra 2003. That's crazy as fuck. Okay. So this one says, I'm in a best friend trio, and I found out the other one I'm closer to is talking to the other's boyfriend behind her back. I don't know if I should tell her or what, but I feel stuck. This is a little tricky. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of telling people business, especially when I'm friends with them. I would just encourage her to tell the other friend, the one that you're, I guess, not as close to. Or hold on, this one you said you talking to the one. Found out that I'm closer to. Okay, so you found out the one you're closer to is talking to the other girl. Well, girl, I mean, if that's your homegirl, just holler at her and just let her know, like, girl, I ain't gonna spread your business, but I think you should tell the other girl. Give her a chance to basically spill her own tea. Don't just go running and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes down to friendships and shit, you want to build with your friends so they can become better friends. So I feel like if you enable her to, I guess, just keep lying and being like a shady ass bitch, it's only a matter of time before she does it to you. So I feel like you should definitely just encourage her to tell the other girl, especially if y'all want to be cool, because first of all, they don't even sound like friends. So it sounds like you're just friends with both of them because the trio is fucking ruined. Because I would never go and fuck with my friends nigga or anything like that. So I would say definitely give her the chance to do it. Now if she doesn't, you have to then decide again, do I want to continue to be friends with somebody that is casually fucking her boyfriend, like my other friend's boyfriend? What if she did it to you? And not only that, what if this roles reversed and she was sleeping with your nigga? You know what I'm saying? And the other girl, no, what would you want her to do? So I would say think about it, but definitely don't jump on just telling her business. Encourage her if that's your friend. Tell her she dead ass wrong for that because that's not a good look. But yeah, I would definitely just encourage her and bitch, you send an updated letter and let me know how that shit goes, okay? All right, so the next one says, I'm a girl trying to get back into the dating scene. I would describe my aura as more masculine and my style to be tomboyish, but I want to tap into my feminine side. Any advice? This is a good question because once upon a time, y'all, it was not giving this, okay? It was giving tomboy, it was giving basketball shorts, basketball shoes, all Jordans, like hair in a bun. It was not giving the bad bitch that y'all see today, okay? So I feel like if your aura screams masculine, because I'm not gonna lie, my energy is pretty masculine too at times. I think you just have to figure out, number one, why do you want to tap into your feminine? Do you want to tap into your feminine for you, or is it to attract maybe somebody? So if you're trying to find a boyfriend or get with somebody on a serious level, are you trying to basically develop this or tap into your feminine to attract that type of person or attract the man that you want? Either is fine, but I would just say definitely source it on where and why you want to tap into that. Also, I would say find a partner that knows your strength because if you're a masculine energy, I'm not saying it's just great all the time, but you do have to make sure you find a partner that honestly respects that and knows how to handle that because if you run into the wrong person, male or female, they can potentially make you feel bad about being strong or make you feel bad about being this super tough energy when they should just learn how to nurture it and then learn how to talk to you so you're not like that. So find you somebody because you don't want to get with somebody that's just making you feel bad about who you are as a person. But as far as tapping in yourself, definitely just get in touch with you. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I would say if you want to get into it, girl, first of all, on the physical tip, start getting your nails done, get your hair done. You don't have to get nothing extravagant, but just make sure your nails are done. Make sure you're always looking polished. Take care of you. Go get a wax. Go get your eyebrows did. Whatever. You don't even have to wear a whole bunch of makeup. If you want to stay on the natural chip, just do things to enhance yourself. I know a good set of lashes make me feel the fuck good. Shout out to my girl Kanija. Y'all go get at her if you want your lashes done too. But yeah, just make yourself feel more feminine. I'm gonna be honest. I started listening to Janae Aiko, and I just been feeling like that bitch since then. So if it's an artist that you like to listen to, I know Summer Walker makes me feel like that girl. Even though she be kind of sad sometimes, she still make me feel like that girl. Janae makes me feel like that girl. Shit, the City Girls make me feel like that girl. Just tap into it a little bit more. But definitely just soul search and figure out why again. But I think just feminine energy, I don't know how else to describe it. Cause I'm struggling myself, sis. I'm a little masculine. Y'all be seeing Tay Ming, but my aura screen Tashawn. So at the end of the day, baby, you just gonna have to figure it out. But I think it's definitely possible. Again, just tap into your girly stuff, get a new wardrobe, something like that. When you feel good on the outside, it definitely does reflect on the inside too, and vice versa. So whichever is the easier transition, I would do that first, and then I don't know, read books and lighten your mind, open your mindset, and you should be good, girl. This girl DM me about this boy I talked to. That's kind of a situation shit, friends with benefits type of thing, and she said that she's fucking him too. Oh, okay, I'm gonna holler at you after this. This girl DM me about this boy I talked to. That's kind of a situation shit, friends with benefit type of thing, and she said she's fucking him too. She was saying she doesn't care and that we could share him, but just wants to check if I'm clean so she could keep fucking him raw. I don't even know what to think or how to respond. She said she'll send me the test results too. Bitch, I'm gonna be honest. She sounds like she wants to fuck you. Let me tell you why. Because at the end of the day, who's to say if you said this is a friends with benefits situation and you're talking to the guy casually and she's talking to the guy casually or whatever, or y'all not even talking, if y'all fucking casually, right? Who's to say y'all don't have another sister wife out there somewhere? Because just cause y'all figured out y'all was fucking him don't got nothing to do with the 11 other hoes he could be out here fucking. So even if you go and give her your test results, she could still get an STD or she can get any type of infection. So to me, it doesn't make sense to put her in your business. It sounds like she wants to know your business because she's trying to get up in your business, and you know what I'm talking about. I think she's trying to fuck you still. I think she's trying to bump coochies with you. So I think for sure, you should definitely not tell her the test results because again, what's the point? Cause you'd be done told this girl that, oh yeah, I'm positive for what? And then it's like, it just doesn't add up to me. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted you to know y'all was fucking the same man or something. Because personally, I don't see the point of it. And respectfully, she could have been had something this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Or he could have had something. Like I said, y'all don't know each other's sex partners. Just because of what a nigga say don't mean that's what a nigga doing. So, yeah, and tell her to get off your socials. So I don't even know how she found you. That's a little scary. You might want to watch out for that. Or not be out with this nigga in public. Because that's a little crazy. Yeah. I'm done with that. I'm absolutely in love with this girl I'm talking to, and I want to ask her to be my girlfriend. I want us to be really nice. Do you have any ideas? Of course I do, y'all, because this is what I be thinking about all day. Like, if a nigga was to ask me to be his girlfriend, I kind of want it to be extravagant. And when I say extravagant, I'm not talking about you got to deck out a whole bunch of shit or like get a room or give me a whole bunch of like, material things, but just in terms of make it special for me. So make it personable. So if your girl or she likes to go to movies, take her to a movie. Do something that she enjoys to do. I think that would be really sweet. Uh, flowers is a girl's best friend unless she's allergic to it. I don't see why she wouldn't like flowers. I think flowers is a really nice gesture. But I feel like figure out what she likes because to each his own. I might like flowers, but she might like something differently. So get her something that she enjoys. I would say definitely make sure your timing is right. If you're saying that you're in love, make sure that she's in love with you as well. Because just, some tip and advice for y'all. Sometimes for a woman, if you're a little too pushy or she's not in the same place as you, it could definitely backfire. And you really wouldn't want that to happen. So if you genuinely feel like you gauge the situation correct and she's feeling you, y'all feeling each other, and the vibes are just right, just go for it. I don't feel like it's something to be nervous about. If y'all been spending a lot of time together, I'm sure she's thought about it personally, like, oh, would I want to have him as a boyfriend and all of that. So don't be nervous. But yeah, I think flowers, I think gifts, I think that going anywhere that she likes. If she likes to go, if she likes nature, take her to a waterfall. I think that's cute. I think that's a vibe. If she likes to hike, just do something that she enjoys. Only you would know that. And if you about to be her man, you're gonna have to figure out putting more things like Valentine's, Christmas, all things like that. So yeah, I would definitely say just figure out what she likes. So y'all, sadly, this is my last letter, but it's okay. This is the last letter. So this one reads, how should I go about dating in my 20s? I can give y'all a whole episode about this one alone. I ain't gonna lie to you. So let me kick back and tell y'all something about me. So I feel like when you're dating, if you're a woman especially, figure out how to stick it and move, bitch. And meaning, if you are dating somebody and you see red flags or you see something that you don't like, leave. And it's not to be like, oh, you have to just be super emotional or you have to be shallow. But I feel like when you're dating, this is the time you get to pick and choose what the fuck you want and what you don't want, and what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with. So it could be something as simple as you don't like a nigga wearing red socks. If you wear red socks, bitch, you ain't got to fuck with him. Like, that's how I think. So just figure out what your boundaries are. Practice your boundaries. I think if you want to get into a serious relationship, you have to practice outside of being in that relationship. So if you're not strong on boundaries or you feel like your trust is bad with certain people, work on these things before you get into these serious situations. Maybe not trust, but maybe just things of like, again, boundaries. So if it's certain things that you probably let slide in the past, exercise that now, put it up front. And to be honest, I feel like women, we set the tone for certain shit. So what you allow is what will continue. So if you allow certain things, especially if you don't like them or if you don't really get with the program, it'll just continue. So make sure you put up boundaries. Another advice I would say is just have fun. Like, don't feel like you have to like this person. You have to force yourself to like this person. Just vibe. If it's somebody that you're supposed to be with, you will naturally flow with that person. You won't have to do too much. The vibes will just be good. So always take your time. Don't rush it. I mean, your 20s, you never gonna get them back. Okay, so just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't sweat it. Don't be trying to get into these deep relationships if you're not ready for it. Because relationships are work. That shit is blood, sweat, and tears. So if you're not ready for that, just take your time. I really enjoyed this episode, y'all. Just hearing you guys' stories, giving you guys advice. If you guys want to give me any more questions or things to read in, y'all make sure y'all follow us at the Let's Mingle Pod on Instagram. Send in your stories, send in your questions. Y'all can also email us at theletsminglepod@gmail.com. Send it in. Give me a little bit of tea, sis, because I would love to read and give you guys, again, advice. And if you feel like I'm good advice, you know who to come to, okay? So, again, I love you guys so much. You guys were a perfect date tonight. You know, you didn't talk and cut me off. I really appreciate that and shit because, I don't like for people to do that because I get a little crazy and shit like that. So, y'all was real perfect for me. Make sure you guys tune in to all of our platforms on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and right here on YouTube. Click the subscribe button and make sure you turn the bell on so you guys get a notification and you know when our next date is, okay? So I love you guys so much. Shout out to all the listeners, to all the watchers, and we will see you on the next week's episode of Let's Mingle Podcast. Bye.
When she said the weed shit, I knew it was going to. He bought weed.
Yeah. But I'm thinking this nigga, like, his homeboy just fucking with him. Like, I'm thinking nigga knew he was down bad. Bitch, you played in my face.
Like, you gotta pay for that weed.
Could recall my last sentence.
When we usually be recording though.
I should have told them houses not to make Alfredo today.
Who made Alfredo?
You know Valentine's Day, that's a special.
Oh, yeah. Bitch love to make some shrimp Alfredo.
You not fucking lying. Oh my god.
It gotta be the shrimp Alfredo too, not the chicken.
Yes, chick shrimp to step it up a notch.
On
my
me.
babe.
With a little piece of salmon on the side.
No facts. That shit good though.
Good as fuck. I ain't complaining.
Valentine's is an Italian day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I bought
so what I look like busting down on the taco on Valentine's? Damn, what I say? I said some hard shit, Sandra. It wasn't that hard. You don't remember.
She said it wasn't that hard. You don't remember.
You're putting me on the spot. Like, subscribe, comment so we can make some motherfucking money.
3, 2, 1. Don't overthink. Go.
So since this is again a special little episode for y'all, hold on. These were some really good fuck.
Sorry, it was just like
I really enjoyed these. I really enjoy.
No, you gotta hear that shit in the headphones. She said, I really enjoyed this.
Y'all are a perfect day. Y'all don't say nothing back to me, and that's good.
Freeze. Gotta start over.
What?
You're leaning hard to your right.
Oh, shit.
We talked about that. Her whole face is behind the camera.
It was.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.